What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to level 5 of the Terran campaign in Starcraft Brood War Remastered version. We are playing from a different perspective now, fighting against the mighty battlecruisers of the Dominion. In the last video, as you saw, we fought off against the nukes of the Dominion. This time it's going to be the battlecruisers. This level is definitely a lot more challenging than the previous one, especially because fending off nukes is not that difficult, especially when against the AI, because it takes so long for a nuke to drop and you can interrupt it, and there are lots of advantages that you can have fighting against nukes, like in the sense that expensive, takes a while to drop, and you need to get in good position, ghosts need to be cloaked, blah blah blah. Battlecruisers, on the other hand, completely different story. Strong, durable, flying fighting unit. In fact, it's the strongest fighter unit in the air in the entire game. So fighting them off is a little bit more challenging, but in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to go about it. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind is that when they do come, they will probably target the command or the bunker and the missile turret, so we can try to use that to our advantage. Secondly, we have ghosts and Goliaths with range. So what's going to happen is, once these battlecruisers show themselves, we are going to target them with, or lock them down, and then just rain hell and fury on them. Try not to lose your ghosts. We cannot cloak them because then we lose a free shot, a free extra shot with the ghosts. So yeah. The next batch is gonna come right now, preferably hit and move out if you can help it. Knock down the next batch. Oh, okay. Well, exactly what I was worried about, but then again, don't worry too much about losing the ghosts, though. We're not gonna really use them that much. They're only meant for this use, in my opinion. We are rather gonna go with a different approach in order to deal with the battlecruisers. Now, that being said, in order to deal with the battlecruisers in this level, you have a couple of ways to approach this. Approach number one, you can invest in ghosts, use the lockdown ability and cloaking in order to knock them down, immobilize them, and then use Goliaths to just get rid of them. That's approach number one. Approach number two is to go mass Goliath combined with the siege tanks, which is semi what we're going to be doing anyways. And then finally, we're gonna go with you can go with the approach that I plan on going with. That is making a combination of Goliath siege tanks to assault the main base, but then investing into at least 12 raids to deal the damage that we want to have dealt to the battlecruisers. We are going to be making static defenses, so like the previous level, it's going to take a little bit of time before we really get into the assault phase of this level. But it's not going to be... We're not going to have to take to cover the cliff areas, because it's not needed. We don't need the vision. What might happen every once in a while is the battlecruisers can sometimes just run through this area, and if you have enough missile turrets, you can knock down like 3 battlecruisers for free. So yeah, setting up missile turret defense is definitely going to be a good idea. You don't really have to worry about setting it up so close into your base. Actually, in fact, this bunker over here is not even that important. But we will be suffering attacks from the Terran every once in a while anyways. For that reason, like we should have siege tanks and bunkers and those kinds of things ready, just for in case of emergencies. So these ghosts are not as important anymore. We are gonna make use of them, of course, but only when the need arises. So what we are gonna be doing is just set up the basic defenses, primarily having the Marines. And this time we're gonna be covering these gaps, one over here, and then the other one over, well, this area over here. So 1 to 2 bunkers per side is generally a good idea. And lots of missile turrets for the battlecruisers. So yeah, we will probably be experiencing an attack pretty soon now. If we are lucky, we'll have all of our Marines in place. If not, then it's not a big deal. We have a bunch of Goliaths here as well. We need to see about repairing these Goliaths as well. And when building missile turrets, build them on a line over here. Battlecruisers might strike them down with a Yamato gun. Just rebuild them each time. We're never really gonna be suffering a full-scale assault by just battlecruisers. They tend to be pretty silly in this map, to be honest. So yeah, just make sure that you have lots of missile turrets to plant down, knock down any battlecruisers that come through. Again, just upgrade the weapons, get the marine upgrades up and running, except for Stimpack. And yeah, once that is done, we will have a full-scale assault against their base. Okay, defenses are looking good and positive. Goliaths are pretty much repaired. And we should get a factory right about now. Okay, oh yeah, let's get that upgrade up and running. Again, 1 siege tank per bunker. Should be enough. And just go about saturating this base as quickly as you can. We'll probably see some battle cruisers coming by soon. We don't have to worry about scanner sweep this time. I mean, it's a good idea. Going for science vessels, on the other hand, is not really a good idea because the battle cruisers can decide to target them and knock them down one shot with a Yamato gun. So I really don't recommend going for battle cruisers, not battle cruisers, the science vessels in this version of the level. Instead, rather get the scanner sweeps, just for in case we go up against their raids and what else? The ghosts. I mean, they still have ghosts, they just don't have nuke. Okay, so far so good. This time we're gonna be making 4 starports that we're gonna be primarily used to get the raids. The sooner we can get that up and running, the better for us. Keep about 1 ACV here at the backside. Oh, there we go. As you can see, they like to waste their Yamato gun on the bunkers, which is a bad move in my opinion, but they do what they gotta do, I guess. Let's just get rid of these marines over here. Ah, there we go. They did exactly what I told you they would do, and they would waste their Yamato guns on knocking down the missile turrets. Now, with all of this being said, once we have the raids, it's gonna be a whole lot easier dealing with the battle cruisers in the entire map, because raids are so fast and they are hard hitters for the air as well. Oh, what do you know? Bad luck. Where? Actually didn't see what happened, but okay. Anyways, 4 starports, looking good. There's another knock. Just rebuild that. I mean, minerals is really something we have an overabundance of. Get rid of that damn ghost. And we need another siege tank on the top side. Gonna need all 4 of those, and of course upgrades. Upgrades for air and ground, and we actually don't have enough with this spot over here. We're gonna need a whole lot more than that. Okay, and also let's get another batch of marines. No need to really worry about things like... Ooh, what do you know? Oh, let's see if we can save it. Let's see if we can save it. Come on. There we go. Save. No, it's not saved. Oh, man. Bad luck. Okay, build one bunker over here and one bunker on the bottom side. And then I would say our defenses are pretty much set. From there on out, we can focus on making a ton of units. And then that's pretty much it. Then we will assault the base on the far right side once again. Pretty much follow the same strategy as we did in the previous level. The only difference is how we go about our defenses. That's pretty much it. That's the only difference to this level. How we go about our defenses. Okay. Now that these are pretty much up and running, let's get our upgrades. We actually should have gotten that up and running a while ago, but yeah, I wasn't paying as much attention to that. Okay, everything is still as it should be. Nothing is out of the ordinary thus far. And get the upgrades for the raids. 4 raids coming up. Access to battlecruisers coming up soon. And yeah, we can build more missile turrets if we want to be extra safe. They might send in battlecruisers through this area over here. That's not a guarantee, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. The rest are gonna do a good job for sure, but nonetheless, rather be safe than sorry. Oh yeah, use these two to build some more supply depots. I don't know where my words are. For some reason I'm getting stuck on words too regularly for this recording. Alright. We are once again gonna need a couple of siege tanks that we're gonna be using to assault the base there on the lower side. 5 again should be fine. Don't have to worry too much about the reds just yet. The Goliath's going to be more than enough to do what we want them to do, but combined with those raids will make it an even stronger combination. So we can keep them close by. We still have these ghosts. Once again, we're not really going to be using them that much. But still nice to keep them around. Let's see if we can get another batch. Defenses are still looking good and solid. Ooh. There we go. Try not to lose any of our rights, of course. It will be a very, very unnecessary loss. But that is what I mean. That is how you quickly and effectively take care of their battlecruisers. Not a big deal at all. And that's a quick way for them to terrorize us by getting rid of our SCVs. Very, very annoying. Ah, great. Anyways, SCVs is really not a problem. Where are you, buddies? What? Well, we can actually try and get a free battlecruiser over here. If we are quick enough. Ooh. Maybe 2. Yeah, 2 free battle cruisers. To hell with you, mofo. Haha. 2 for the price of 1 bunker. That is a massive loss for them. Massive loss. All we need is another 4 raids, and then we have a full squad. Make a bunch of SCVs. We're gonna need them for the base that we're gonna get. And then from there on out, it's only Goliaths. Oh, those upgrades coming up. They should be done. So yeah, gas is definitely on the low side for us. It can be better. Do we have enough on gas? Actually, we don't. Oh my goodness. Not good. Anyways, we can quickly recover from that anyways. Get the +1 damage for the raids. Other than that, fighting, not really much of a worry for now. Damage from our tanks is going to be a bit more important. Why? Because the raids can cloak. And that already is a defense that we can make use of. Oh yeah, I forgot that guy's stuck.
Systems functional. Yes, sir. Give me something to shoot. Systems functional.
Now, furthermore, what's going to happen with these buildings is we are just going to use them to get the battlecruisers later on. Same strategy, just get a couple of battlecruisers and then rain Allen Fury on them afterwards. So this time the concern is there are going to be some spider mines. So just be careful about that when moving about here. If you just combine these two forces, then it should be fine for the most part. If I have it correctly, the spider mines are more in this area over here. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So far so good. Upgrades are still running. We don't need to really invest in that other upgrade anymore. As you can see, their attention is also now shifted. They're not really attacking that other base of ours anymore. Ooh, man. Yeah, this is where scanner sweep becomes important. For exactly a reason like that. And look at how quickly you knock down a battlecruiser with 11 raids. We still have... Yeah. We're gonna have to be a little bit quicker in order to quickly move to and fro in order to get to our scanner sweeps when they run out of energy. But for the most part, we are gonna be fine. Energy does come back pretty quickly.
Yes, sir. Move it. Proceeding. Move it. Proceeding. Go ahead. Delighted to, sir.
Okay.
Proceeding.
Knock down this base. Like before, once we start attacking, they will be sending in their stuff to come out and play. And this is also where the raids become pretty handy, because they knock down siege tanks pretty quickly once there are so many of them. So keep them around. You will see what I mean. This time we're not gonna have the defense matrix to make use of, but nonetheless we have other really nice units. More of these. Knock them down, knock them down. If we lose a couple, that's okay. Really not a big deal for us. Okay, immediately start making the factories over here. It's gonna be the same situation as before. They will send in units from the side to make it difficult for us. See about capturing this bridge and build a command center over here as well. And this will probably be a good time for us to start making battlecruisers. So the idea is to make sure that they don't go through a certain area, which is over here, and maybe run into some of their battlecruisers and their units and so forth. So rather make it at a waypoint where they will be a little bit safer. For sure, you don't want to lose any battlecruisers for no reason. And the battlecruisers will probably come from the side over here. So getting your rates ready for action, very good idea. And we have lost our rates, so later on we should try to replenish any lost number of rates and just generally repair them as much as we possibly can. We are at that phase of the level now as well, where things are gonna get really heated very quickly, and we are gonna need that extra bit of gas soon so that we can keep on replenishing our forces. You can also make use of vultures. They will do a pretty good job. Do not underestimate them, that's for sure. Again, build a bunker with some turrets. See, actually, will be a very good idea if we can get... Ooh, would ya look at that. Nice. Well done, guys. That's a pretty good attack. But you're gonna lose. You're still gonna lose. Nice try, but try again. Maybe better luck next time. Okay, let's see. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think I ever mentioned about that. If you want to remove units from your group like that, just hold shift and click on the unit that you want to remove. It's a pretty handy thing to make use of, especially in a case like that where you want to repair your units. Oh yeah. I think I said that we're gonna get the ghosts. Where are they? Maybe they've already died. That is very, very possible. I think they did. That's okay. Oh no, they didn't! Perfect, you guys made it. Well done, welcome. Upgrades, you cannot forget about this. Something I have not been so good with for this level, interestingly enough. I am actually very behind. Naughty. Alright, so more siege tanks are gonna be needed. Less battle cruisers. I mean, the battle cruisers are gonna do the job for us in the end, but nonetheless, it's just gonna be a better idea to have a bunch of battle cruisers, a bunch of siege tanks rather than a bunch of battle cruisers. Not as expensive of a unit. Oh yeah, of course. We are pretty much drained. But we are also at the end of the level. Whoops, daisy. We got to rally point our units. And we will make one more batch of battle cruisers. So, let's see if we can get enough gas saved up for this. Ooh. So they probably have some tanks sieged, I am assuming. If they don't, that is great for us. Careful of spider mines, of course. Yeah, once that is knocked down, it's going to be a little bit easier for us. Okay, good. Nope, under no circumstances should Wraiths battle against Goliaths. Never, ever, ever a good idea.
Your forces are under attack.
I think actually we might just be maxed out by the time that we get to more battle cruisers. I'm starting to see that happening. Very good position. Buddy, wake up. Okay, more siege tanks coming in. Let's see about knocking them down quickly. Just in time for the upgrade. Yeah, okay, my hunch was correct. We're not gonna have enough to really have enough for more battle cruisers. I mean, we can queue them up, or we can try, I guess. Not always gonna be successful, I assume. I suppose. Repair these units, and we're gonna be sending them in.
Crews reporting. Set a course.
So, battle cruisers combined with the wraiths, we're gonna be raining hell and fury on top of them, that's for sure. Rally point.
Good day, Commander.
See about getting some ground.
Coordinates received. Attack formation.
Base is under attack.
Reporting in.
Good. Ah. Oh, that's not nice. Should be fine actually over here. Okay, what is our situation? While they are busy with all of that nonsense, see about getting some more ground. Ow, 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 ow. You made it? Good.
Your forces are under attack.
Quickly replenish what we have lost. Yeah, I guess that they are a lot more interested in destroying our stuff instead of just flying in for free. It actually sounds ridiculous, but trust me, it is something that really has happened before in one of my playthroughs of this level. Okay, so far so good. Let's see what tanks we can save. Almost at the end. Siege mode. They probably, oh no, not probably, they definitely have some spider mines in here as well. Like that. Be careful. Okay, the battle cruisers are fine and they can easily soak up most of the damage. Just, yeah, get a new control group. Of course, don't give units for free if you can help it.
Your forces are under attack.
But at the same time, let's rain as much hell as we possibly can on them.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay.
Coordinates received.
See about that tank that we saw. Okay, it's already out of the way. Great! Great. Things are still looking pretty good. We've gained ground, and this level's pretty much over and done with. Well, okay. Upgrades are coming on nicely.
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course.
Okay, same strategy as before. Get up nice and close with those siege tanks. Use our battle cruisers and our wraiths to give us some vision. Have about 2 ready. Oh, actually, just all of them. Not a bad idea. They will probably try to attack us. Pretty sure they will. Whoops. Daisy. Maybe they will send in many ghosts. I do suppose it is very much possible. Okay, some more. Where's that? Where's the factory? Just get those upgrades.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay. Little bit of a problem for us, but we are still gonna be okay.
Your forces are under attack.
Calling online.
We are just gonna go, yeah, go ham. Just go ham.
Your forces are under attack.
Ooh, good shot.
All crews report. Hailing
Try not to lose the battlecruisers.
Forces are under attack.
We are probably gonna lose all of these Goliaths, but if we can gain ground again like before with our siege tanks, then we have the upper ground, the upper hand. So, oh man, what happened? What happened? That is a loss.
frequencies open.
I must have accidentally pressed the button twice. Ouch. That's all I can say. Ouch.
Make it happen.
Well, this brings us then to phase 2. Use what we have in order to just deal enough damage or have a shameful and long wait.
Make it slow.
But I think we'll be fine. We're just gonna sidestep everything and have them use all of their Yamato guns. Yeah, mission accomplished. We're fine.
Systems function. Frequencies open. All crews report.
Captain, I'm tracking the Dominion flagship NORAD 3 in low orbit. Emperor Mengks may be attempting an escape. Receiving incoming transmission.
This is Emperor Mengks of the Terran Dominion. I wish to parley with your executive officer at once.
So, the elusive Arcturus Mengks at last. I was hoping to speak with you before we finished our business here. I am Admiral Gerard Dugas, and I must commend you, sir, for holding back our advance for as long as you have. You are indeed a worthy opponent.
My thanks to you, sir. But you must know that your victory here means little to me. It might have taken me a while, but I did overthrow the Confederacy. I'll overthrow your rule as well.
That seems unlikely, sir. Seeing as how you publicly execute the best of your ranking officers.
You wouldn't dare.
The man who crowns himself emperor speaks to me of daring. You have far outlived your reputation, Caesar Mengks. Captain, prepare to take the emperor into custody.
You'll have to postpone those plans, gentlemen.
Sir, the rebel command ship Hyperion has just entered our sensor range. It is accompanied by a small Protoss fleet.
What? Who are these intruders?
Jim Raynor. What the hell are you doing here?
I'm pulling your ass out of the fire, Arcturus. So shut up and sit tight. Make no mistake about it. We've got us a serious score to settle. But right now, a mutual acquaintance of ours wants you alive. Prepare your ships for dimensional recall.
This is intolerable. They're escaping right out from under us. Track them. Track them.
Alright, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of level 5 for the Birds of War, the battlecruiser level for level 5. As you can see, a lot more challenging than the nuke one, but if you take the right approach, it's not that bad. Same as before, baby steps in order to gain ground and then ultimately beat this level. So yeah, it was a little bit of a mess up there by the end, but these kinds of things do happen, and unfortunately in a game like Starcraft it can cost you dearly, so try to avoid those kinds of situations as much as possible. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Please refer to your friends who would like to learn some more about Starcraft Brood War, and I will of course see you for level 6. We are almost done with the Terran campaign, with about 3 more levels to go, and then it's off to the final campaign, the Zerg campaign. See you next time.